Okay, welcome back. Elden Ring, Convergence. And the last time, we struggled a bit. We were trying to make the Thorns build work, and it works. It's hit or miss, you might say. If we can get the spell off, it's pretty hard, and it's nice, but it's tricky to get the spell off without being able to dodge a lot. So I went forth to look for a build that doesn't need to dodge a lot, and boy howdy, did I find one. I mentioned this briefly last time, and this is a well-known thing within the community, and yeah, much like all of them, I can't believe that it's not been nerfed. It's kind of obscene, I think. So obscene that I went in with it to fight the Shadow Tree Avatar and beat him in my first attempt without really trying. I only brought in 3 healing flasks, and I beat him pretty easily. Now, where this build doesn't excel is in massive amounts of damage. You're not going to be really one-shotting things. You could. I mean, it's a broad sort of build that you can customize it, and there probably is a way to I haven't looked into it that much. But the main key of it, of course, is the spell Energy Shell, which is a starter glintstone spell. And it's a buff that converts damage you take to FP loss instead of HP loss. So any damage you take is converted to FP loss at a 3-to-1 ratio. So for every 3 damage you would take, you lose 1 FP. And, it's meant to be for just your novice little spellcaster. It's kind of like Mana Shield from Diablo 2 or Diablo, both of the Diablos, 1 and 2, I don't remember. So you don't have to focus on health as much, and you have your big FP pool, and there you go. It's a very nice thought. But where it's utterly fucking broken, and in a way that I'm not quite sure I understand, and no one really explained it, is that to really benefit from Energy Shell, you want to have as low of HP as possible, meaning as low of max HP as possible. So you can see my HP bar in the upper left there is pretty tiny. And I think if I were to guess, and this is just a guess, I think the way that it works is that when you take damage with Energy Shell on, your HP actually goes down first. Like, your HP will go down to 1 or whatever, but you won't die. But your HP goes down first, and then, you lose FP based on the damage you took. And so, if you have a bunch of HP, and you take a hit for like 200, or it's 225, then you lose 75 FP, and that all makes sense. Where I think it gets broken here is that I think any damage you would take in excess of your max HP, so if you only have 100 HP, you take 225, I think you only convert over 100 damage, and the rest is just discarded. I think that's how it works, because that would explain why you want to have very little max HP. Because right now I have 96 HP. If I get hit for 500, I'm only converting 96. That's it. And I'm going to lose 32 FP, which is not much. I think that's how it works, but honestly, just saying those numbers, I feel like I wasn't even losing 32 FP when I was getting hit. It was so little. It felt broken. No, you know what it felt like? It felt fucking degenerate. We have finally found it. This is a degenerate build. So, to lower our max HP, we have 2 things. One is the Ruler's Robe, which is a special item that reduces your total HP by 75%. You'd think that they put this in the game literally just for Energy Shell, but it's paired with the Ruler's Mask, which reduces the damage you deal by 75%. So these are just like the hard mode items. Normally, I mean, that's, I think, the intention. But they just have a very fun interaction with the Energy Shell. Then we also have a buff from the glint. No, not glintstone. From the dragon cultist. No, not the dragon. The underworld mage. Our original Convergence build. And that's Wisdom of the Makers. Increases total FP by 20%, adds additional FP regeneration of 2 per second, and increases spell damage by 10%. Reduce total HP by 30%, and decrease all weapon damage by 50%. Yeah, so... the decreasing weapon damage by 50% is significant. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we're doing way less damage than we would. But the survivability that this adds is worth it. Like, basically, you won't die. And so I went, it's mainly intelligence, obviously. We have 80 mind, no vigor. I went with 71 intelligence, 60 faith. I could have just gone all the way to 99 intelligence. But I wanted a little bit more flexibility in our weapon choice. One of the common things that people do is just 99 intelligence, 99 mind. Pretty simple. And then they go with the Moon Veil, which scales exclusively off int, and they pair this with a talisman, Rolana's Cameo, which enhances attacks by 45% for 10 seconds executed after maintaining the same stance for 2 seconds. And that's because you hold the L2 of Moon Veil, you kind of hold in its sheath, you know. And so that triggers Rolana's Cameo and gives you that nice, insane buff for a while. So they basically just spam the Moon Veil, you know, kind of L2 and use Rolana's Cameo to do lots of damage and blah, blah, blah. We can also do that strat with Rolana's Twin Blades, though, because those are int faith and those have a stance. Obviously, the Cameo is kind of intended to be used with these. So we could try these out. I said at one point that there weren't any dual scaling weapons, but that was a lie, because these have both magic and fire damage on them. So that's something to consider. We'll give it a try. But I went back to my Blade of Distant Light, because we're Mad Mangg. We want to use a madness weapon. I don't know if that's going to be the best choice to do Midra, but we'll give it a shot. So yeah, that's everything that I've discovered. So let's go to Midra. Ugh, no, not that. No. God damn it. Sometimes your fingers betray you. Oh, wait, this is the right one. Yeah, okay. So, first thing we're going to do is throw on Wisdom of the Makers. Cuts our health a little bit. Then we're going to actually do another bullshit thing. We're going to eat a glass shard. I don't know how much that actually contributes to helping out, but that's what everyone said to do, so I'll do it. And then there we go. That's how we go. Actually, I don't think my flask is helping. You know what? Let's just give it a shot. No, because I only have 3. Okay, so hold on. I may have to eat another glass shard. So I want to mix the physic. We want to do maybe grants attacks FP restoring effect. That's pretty powerful. All right, we'll go with that. And then we probably want like fire attack or int faith. Like, yeah, we'll just do int faith. It's fine. And then we want to go to flasks. Allocate. We have no use for red anymore. Alright. That should be good. Pop this. And let's see how it goes. We do not want a rune arc anymore because that increases our max health. There you go. That's how much that hurt. Alright, yeah, we are not doing much with a fire weapon. Well, the bleed helps. This is probably the worst weapon choice we could make. I feel like switching my weapon mid-fight here. Hold on. Let's go with, yeah, let's just go with this. You feeling degeneracy yet? Yeah, I mean, you can only take so much damage at once, so... Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter, man. Nice try, though. Okay, that hurt because it kept ticking. And I have heard that that is one of the ways you can get fucked is like dots, like a god flame or god skin enemy or something. Dots can just keep ticking and wear you down. Ooh, madness hurt quite a bit there. Doesn't seem like he takes death. Oh, we could try the fists, actually. Hold on here. Try the fists. Oh, nice. Yeah, these do pretty good damage. Oh, hold on. Actually, while we're here. Hold on, dude. Thank you. It's a real annoying asshole, isn't he? We would benefit from like an iron jar aromatic though, to just stand here and fight him rather than getting knocked around like a ragdoll constantly. But I don't think we'll have many issues now finishing him. Yeah, the immunity to madness would have been fine as well. Can I just cast this dude? Thank you. There you go. As I said, fucking degenerate. Right, so we got Midra's Gaze, increase int and faith by 2, reduce FP cost of incantations by 4%, increase damage of friendly incantations by 4%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, aside from that guy, I think the sword's pretty good. I mean, it worked well on the tree, but then again, he is very weak to fire. So, we'll see. What other bosses are there that I would care about? I mean, major bosses? Is that kind of it? I mean, I've killed other stuff on my own, obviously. I guess there's that bear. But I don't know. I don't remember how to get there. I think that's largely it of what I care to fight. So, yeah, I guess fuck it. Let's just go to the end now, which is here. Actually, yeah, all right. We'll stick with this. And I was pretty fortunate that I picked a class that starts with pretty low vigor. That worked out, as it turns out. This is the right way, or do I have to... Oh, no, I have to do it at Romina's spot first. Oh, fuck, yeah. Okay, well, luckily I already did that. Which was, here. I mean, I already killed her. Ages ago. I will burn it. I'll burn it good. We must spread the frenzied flame. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I have this one on to grant 1 FP recovery per second, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it. Like, it doesn't affect that much when I can just do more damage or heal or something. So, probably we just slap on... We would slap on Red Feathered Branch Sword, which is going to trigger constantly because you do lose HP. So these are all obscenely good. You hit max HP constantly and you hit low HP constantly. So this one will just increase our attack by 10%. I guess the defense one is 30%, so that might be better. But hey, more damage. We'll see how it goes against Radahn. I do feel more... that 0.1% has gone up quite a bit. Certainly nowhere near a high percentage yet, but it's feeling better. Yeah, how much do I remember? I remember the bullshit big, tough enemies here. I remember those being a pain in the ass. Let's see how it goes. Whoop. Saw that. Seems like it's hitting hard. I think, yeah, I think your defenses do account, actually. So probably I should actually go for not that, and maybe we should go for this instead. Holy shit. Although that certainly would have killed me with my old build, so, you know. Alright. Just fucking degenerate, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm so glad that all this soul searching, we finally found it. So yeah, I mean, defense does contribute. Your armor does contribute and everything. So I don't know how the formula plays out or anything. I have no idea. I'm just going off of what I heard from the Discord. Get revenge on this guy, as always. Ugh. There could be another legendary buff that is slightly better. But I don't think any melee buff is going to increase your FP and decrease your HP. So it'd still be a caster buff. 50% is pretty heavy for melee weapon attacks. But as you can see, I mean, as long as you survive, you can kill everything. Oh my god. Shield is a little redundant. That's why I was kind of thinking of going to the Rellana's swords, so we could just dual wield, maximize our damage. Nice. Let me try throwing off Wisdom of the Makers real quick and just see how that affects our survivability. Increases our damage so much. But yeah, I mean, Radahn, we might not be able to survive with taking more damage. This is a good test right here. Yeah, that extra damage does cut down on the damage you take, but that's on just an enemy like that. Radon is a different beast. It spams a lot of shit, and I can't just burn him down. We are making a bit of a joke of this area that I spent a lot of time on my blind playthrough. I thought this was a shortcut to a grace. I was wrong. The shortcut to this jabroni. I don't need that. I have 1,000 of those. I need the primordial ones, man. Yeah, there was an item there, but it's not a primordial one. Oh, I don't care. And we do get the bell bearing for it after we beat Letta. That's kind of close. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely am taking more damage because my max health is lower. Higher. My max health is higher. So...
It'd been quite some time. It was never kindly Miquella, was it? The Erd Tree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erd Tree desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords. Such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Miquella the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
All right. I mean, I could see this not going so well.
Don't you dare approach me.
Oh, and it turned off.
Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Horn scent. Summoned as an adversary. Let's do it.
Just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Earth Tree, Lord of America, you two deserve to face the reckoning. Miquella, please. Redeem our clan.
Man, they're little dodgy bitches, aren't they? Oh, shit. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. When we stood before the withered
This is 2 against 1, you bitch. Oh my god, that was crazy. I'm rolling a lot. Get away from me! Fuck off! He's running!
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will stick you in.
Okay, yeah. As soon as you hit 0 FP, energy shell immediately turns off. And so, assuming you're still alive at that point, you would have to recast it. That was tricky. I can't, I think the weapon art is bad. And my damage just isn't, like, slaughtering them. So, we could try bouncing over to Vikes, which has probably a better weapon art for this. Sort of. Honestly, Gargoyle's Black Axe has a very good weapon art for this. I guess I could give that a try. We'll stick without Wisdom of the Maker for one more attempt here.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Legend, Dryleaf Dame, and our ally will never allow this.
We'll see. Ooh.
Lord of the Earth Tree, Lord of Mangg, you too deserve to face the reckoning.
It should pop him up, but it's not. And now we're gonna just run into problems. There it is. Why weren't you doing that before? For this fight specifically, this is probably the best bet. It's very degenerate. There you go.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot. When I spoke before,
It's just so fucking cheap. That asshole friend you have that spams the same move over and over in Mortal Kombat. Jesus. Not gonna work on Radon, of course, but yeah, that seemed the best choice. Fun stuff. And the Somber Shadow Stone Bell Bearing 3. Well, that leaves only one thing. Boy, oh boy. I just don't think our damage is going to be good enough, really. And I don't think I'm going to have enough survivability. Got a lot of bullshit spam attacks and stuff. Hard to say. All right, let's throw on the Blade of Distant Light again. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's just give it an attempt. Let's just see where we stand and everything with how much damage we're taking. So let's pop a... No, let's do... No, I don't know if I want Wisdom of the Makers on, actually. Let's try it without it first. So let's just do a Glass Shard. I still don't know if that impacts anything, because that just seems like it reduces your current HP rather than anything else. And we'll pop our flask, and here we go. We are taking very little damage from his basic bullshit, so that's good. If I had the Iron Jar on, I wouldn't have to roll so much, and we could just spam attacks. I mean, I don't have to roll, obviously, but... Our damage is pretty piddling. Even without Wisdom the Maker on, we could resort to rancorous summoning or whatever. Okay, we got a bleed tick, so we got to phase 2 with without even drinking. That we still have to avoid. Okay, I was concerned about that. Whatever the Glass Shard does seems to be a big factor. I don't know why. It seems to just reduce your current HP by 80%, but it works. Oh, I mean, we have to face tank this, right? I have to. All right, excellent. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we can do one.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
No, no compassion here, only degeneracy. Yeah, okay, my skill is probably what we want to do. Well, that is probably the most degenerate thing I've ever seen in Elden Ring. I mean, obviously, Convergence has a lot of broken shit compared to the base game, but this really... this takes the cake, man. Good lord. Yeah, alright. Well, there you go. I mean, that's what I wanted, right? We wanted no challenge, pure degeneracy. That's what I was in search of. And we fucking made it. Well, there you go. If you're struggling to beat Radahn, just play Convergence, grab Energy Shell, and destroy everything. And that was just our trial, just like, yeah, let's see how it goes. We used like 4 flasks or something. Increase faith and mind by 4. Increase the damage of golden order incantations by 4%. Apparently, yeah, like, I think Fundamentalist or... I think it's Fundamentalist or one of the... Yeah, I think it is. Apparently, like, if you get the master rank or whatever, the high rank spells of that, you also can just become an insane god from, like, HP recovery and stuff. So I've heard, but... Yeah, Energy Shell is a known thing that's just like, how is this not nerf? I mean, honestly, how is this not fucking nerf? Maybe they just can't get the coding right. Like, maybe there is no way to fix it and have it still function as, like, as a spell that takes FP damage instead of HP without this sort of bug being part of it. Like, it's possible, and they don't want to remove it, or they haven't decided to just remove the spell yet entirely. That could be, and they're just like, okay, it's in there. If anyone really wants to break the game, they can do so. But yeah, it fucking breaks the game. Yeah, I think that's a good cap to the run, because honestly, I don't know. I don't think I would have ever beaten him otherwise without some sort of insane degeneracy. So I'm good with that. I think we're pretty pleased. I beat him legitimately in the base normal game, so I'm good enough with that. And that's gonna wrap up our second Convergence playthrough. And this is like number... this is number... 1, 2, 3, 4... This is like my 5th, maybe? Give or take. I mean, I've played some of it other times, but... Actually, no, we haven't finished yet. We have to go... We gotta beat the game. This shouldn't take long. But we have to beat the guy that replaces Gideon, and we have to beat whatever the fuck his name is that I can never remember. Horaloo. And then Radagon, and not Radagon. It's not Radagon. Oh, they redid this. That's nice. Ooh, pretty fancy. Did they change it so you don't actually have to run around the bowl? I hope so. Nah, they couldn't fix that for some reason. Why? If I'm offering up the keystones after the fire giant, I have all 5 keystones. I'm ready to go to the end. I mean, you could just put a little prompt there that says, do you want to burn Landell or whatever. All right. I'm just nit bitching now. Listen to the sounds of flame. Oh yeah, because we got the frenzied flame ending. I've never seen this. It's okay, I have energy shield on. Pretty cool. We got to do a couple things though before we go to the end. We got to head back to the round table. Because I want to upgrade this sword to plus 15. Because this is our end game sword. We're spreading the frenzied flame, so... Oh, okay. I was like, oh, she's there. I can upgrade my summons finally. No. Boom. 15. Excellent. So we did that. And then I want to... Let me hand in my remembrances. Level up one more time. Good, good. And I want to now... Yes. I didn't want to put that on until I earned it by beating him. So I've been waiting the whole game to slap that on. But now we are ready to bring about the end of an age. The end of all ages. Good, good, good. Lanedale something. Yeah, there it is. Excellent. Yeah, I guess it turns out I didn't really need Wisdom in the Makers, because... I don't want to lower my damage that much. It's not like I went out of my way to get it or anything. Alright. I don't remember this guy, but we'll kick his ass good. So good. Ow, that definitely hurt me a lot, dude. Wow, it's just like impenetrable. Look at that. Impenetrable. I mean, he took some damage, I guess. I don't know, dude. You're gonna have to do better than that. Okay, there you go. Well, no, you needed to just never let me go. Then maybe you'd win. I'm just gonna spam R1 until you die. Is that alright? Yeah, it's alright. That music goes pretty hard, man. Yeah, I don't expect the remaining boss. If I can fucking clown Consort Radon in one shot, then don't expect these guys to offer up too much trouble. Whoops, that was a misclick. Godfrey? Yeah, that's his name. I finally remembered as I go through the door. See, I think the glass shard effect goes away if I sit. But I don't think I have that on right now. Yeah, I love that timing. So good. This old effect was still going. He's a fucking badass, though. Real Mike Hagar energy. Yeah, you may have wanted to just do that move, dude. I don't think you want to hold it that long. Easy peasy peasy peasy. Let's consume those real quick. Get more power. We crave it. Alright, 198 is pretty good. So I think then we want to turn off energy shell. I still feel this like must be some sort of glitch or something. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do it. Basically, we're playing on story mode difficulty now. Oh no, you have hit me. Yep. I'm glad we ended with madness. That makes me happy. It all came together in the end. Done. 20k damage. There you go. Alright, now I get to see my ending that I've never seen before. And I've got the perfect helm. The perfect drip to go with it. Come the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Oh, I should have put on the Immune to Madness talisman. Be fine. Does it put that on? Now I don't know if it puts that. It probably puts that on automatically, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. That's funny. Yeah, I had no idea. If it doesn't put that on, then this is just perfect. But I have no idea. I'd have to look it up on YouTube, I guess. Yes. Yes! Cleanse it all! Yeah, boy! That's really baller. Jesus. I gotta make that my wallpaper now.
Lord of frenzied flame, I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours.
Yeah, good luck with that, bitch, because, if Consort Radon couldn't break through the energy shell, I don't think you have much hope. There you have it. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I've already given all my thoughts on Convergence last time, but, you know, they keep working on it. They keep updating it. They're going to get to the DLC, and they're going to be adding more spells and more bosses. Oh, fuck, that's right. We didn't do the, the whatever, the rot boss. Yes, I got right up to the thing, and we can do that. Okay, we'll end on that. Yeah, in here. Yeah, because they add new bosses, obviously, and a bunch of them, and some of them are really fucking cool. So they're gonna be adding more bosses in the DLC, and it's gonna be great, and more weapons, and so on and so forth. It's all pretty exciting. Wrong button. Vessel of Rot. Oh, I'm here for you, buddy. Why didn't I put on immunity to rot? Yeah, we're gonna slap that on real quick. Oh, it's so glorious. Boom! Scion of the Steel God! I hate to make a mockery of you, man. Although I think we already did that with Bubbles, so it is what it is. So cool, man. He's so cool. I just want to watch him for a little bit more before I kill him. I mean, it is a pretty It's a fairly tough fight, I think, depending on when you come in here and what build you got. If you don't come in with immunity to rot and stuff. I think it would be a pretty tough fight in the base game. It's just puking out rot butterflies and stuff. Boom. Alright. He's gotta die sometime, I suppose. This build is just fucking ridiculous. Alright. Great boss, though. So yeah, I'm very pleased with Convergence where it's at. To me, I don't have any interest in replaying Elden Ring without it, unless it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like maybe if I was. Maybe if I was like introducing a girlfriend or something to Soulsborne games and we started with Elden Ring and we wanted to just play co-op, I guess I'd probably just play the base game in that case. Even though I do think Convergence adds a lot of fun co-op elements to it. But it is a little bit wonky with seamless co-op compared to just playing the base game with seamless co-op. Convergence and seamless don't work perfectly together, but it's pretty good. Otherwise, like Archipelago, they are trying to add Elden Ring to it. So I guess in that case, I will be trying out that. But otherwise, yeah, Convergence is where it's at for me. It just adds so many fun new things and new areas and better areas than the base game and some, yeah, a lot of just fun mechanics and weapons and spells. And I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. So probably some point in the future, there'll be another recorded Convergence playthrough when they've like updated a lot of DLC areas and added a bunch more stuff. It is the premier Elden Ring mod as far as I'm concerned. All right, well, that'll do us. We've killed them all, pretty much. Nothing would pose a challenge at this point. And that's how we wanted it. Alright, my name is Mangg. This has been Elden Ring, The Convergence. And I'll see you fine folks around.